Okay, welcome back. And today, looking at duplicate arguments, a Python exercise from Codewars.com. Let's dive in here. First, complete the solution so that it returns true if it contains any duplicate argument values. Any number of arguments may be passed into the function. Array values passed in will only be strings or numbers. The only valid return values are true and false. So this is, you return a Boolean value, true or false, if it contains duplicate argument values. And the kicker is that it's going to supply a variable number of arguments. So you need to be able to handle that. In Python, there's a certain notation where you can handle a varied number of arguments, and generally in programming it's called a variable argument list. I don't remember what it's called in Python, but I'll show you the notation when we get into it. But yeah, so handle a variable number of arguments and then determine if there are any duplicates. It actually ends up being pretty easy once you implement the variable argument list syntax. And what it does, it will put the arguments into a data structure, and you can simply go through the data structure and look for duplication. So that is what we'll do. Let's get in here. All right. There's that word again. All right. So here's the variable number of arguments notation. It is the asterisk, and then I'll just call it args. And what it'll do is any number of arguments are going to go into args, and it'll be a data structure, kind of like a list. So you can loop through this thing. And I'll loop through it. And what I'm supposed to do is to determine if there's duplication in the arguments. So I loop through this argument list, and if there are any duplicates, I return true. If there are no duplicates, I return false. So how do you find duplicates? I'm just going to, for each one, I'm going to see if the count of that one is greater than or equal to 2. There you go. Yeah, so I go through, and if this argument has a count greater than 2 in the set of arguments, then I'm going to return true. And if I get all the way through and I don't have one that has greater than or equal to 2 occurrences, I return false because there is no duplication. And that is it, my friends. There is not much more to this. You handle the variable number of arguments here. Then you loop through those arguments and determine duplication by using the Python count function. Well, let's run it through. Looks good there, and it is correct. Okay. I'm going to submit now. Well, actually, I'm going to submit because I've already done this one. So no need to do it there. There's your solution, kiddos. What's the name of this one? Duplicate arguments. No. And I washed away my code. Good stuff. I did it again. There's your code, or the code. Variable number of arguments, count, good. All right. Enough rambling. That's it for me. I'm out. Have a good one. See y'all next time.